What's up, Champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back on a brand new WWE Champions video. Now, I'm not going to hold y'all for long because we do have an upcoming faction feud to prepare for. But beforehand, ahead of time, I just want to break some things down to you for the card so you can make some proper adjustments and you are going to be able to reap the rewards of your efforts to come. And I wish you all nothing but best of luck, as well as your faction fam in your progress that you are going to put forth to possibly reach a higher position, possibly break into the top 100, move up a couple brackets, get closer and closer to maybe the top 50, top 20, top 10. Regardless, even if you remain unranked, I wish you all nothing but the best, and I hope that you're all satisfied with your efforts when everything is said and done. But let's go ahead and just check things out real quick, and then I will be on my way. Now, when it comes to this card, it's definitely going to be a slobber knocker in a multitude of ways. For the main event slot, we are going to get a fill bonus of all color matches are going to provide +2 towards MP, aka move points, and a +2 towards multiplied gem generation. Now, in order to get this, you're going to need a Attitude Era Showboat, The Godfather, all aboard, who is featured during this current running contest. Wish you all the best of luck there in the solo and faction contest provided. And you're going to need a Modern Era Acrobat at 4-star bronze or higher. Now, Godfather does need a lot to make him go. He is going to need a 4-star gold Vince McMahon and now a 5-star bronze Vince in order to get that +2 purple MP bonus alongside that loot gem damage bonus that he gets at 4-star gold. But outside of that, he has these legendary straps floating around. He's got this Godfather Mojo skill plate that's going to provide him with a little extra oomph with cycling, because destroying a set amount of loot boxes or loot gems is going to allow him to replenish his purple MP. And as we all know, when you get Godfather maxed out, he turns the entire board into loot boxes or loot gems, making this a little bit broken. Now, this is a skill plate that can also be used on Tech Legend DiBiase, but we'll talk about him shortly. Outside of that, with these brand new straps and medals that are out and provided for Godfather, we have Modern Era Acrobats that can be a true threat here. Now, Jeff Hardy could go here, hands down. You see him down below, but I'll cover that shortly as well. But guys that I would be looking out for to be paired up with the Godfather at this very moment that come to my mind immediately: Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, and Andrade El Idolo, because all these dudes are going to be turn one heavy hitters. They're going to be hitting you hard. Plus, depending on how the mechanics work in a match, they'll easily dodge some crazy gem damage that you send their way. And plus, Rey Mysterio with his gear, Andrade with his, they're definitely going to be guys that are going to be coming out hot right out of the gate. And if you don't do something quick, you are going to end up in a sea of trouble. So, again, Godfather might be a little lightweight to some, but think about perks. Think about straps and medals, especially the new ones that they've launched with this contest, and be prepared to see that skill plate be broken out, because some people have probably already maxed out the contest to get it. He's going to be hitting hard like a truck, especially if people have a 5-star bronze or 4-star gold Vince on their side. And then with the acrobats, Ricochet, Andrade, Rey Mysterio, they are going to be coming in hard and hitting you quick and fast, and the match will be over before you even think it just got started and rolling. Now, for the mid-card fill bonus here, we're going to need 3 requirements, but the fill bonus here is going to be plus 200% damage for both column break and row break gems. Now, this is going to be a problem. Now, in order to hit these requirements here, we'll start off from left to right. You're going to need a representative of the $1 Million Corporation. Hence why you see my man X-Pac here. Plus, there's other guys to think about. Tech Legend DiBiase, who I mentioned earlier. IRS. Showboat Steve Austin. The Dead Man Undertaker. Nikolai Volkov. These are all guys who represent the $1 Million Corporation, and they are all good for their own ways and uses. For the mid-card slot, though, in the middle, this is going to be a representative of the NWO. Hence why NWO 2K Bret Hart is here. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This slot right here is going to benefit Stryker, Hall, and Nash without question. Easily a good place to place them, and they are definitely going to benefit because they utilize row break and column break gems. Finally, you have the Hall of Fame slot, and Hall of Fame showboat Sting could benefit from here. He might hit a little lighter because he is a showboat, but definitely when you look at these guys here, they are going to be wreaking havoc. And another solid option for the NWO slot that could benefit from this is Six. Six will definitely benefit you here, but he's down bottom for another particular reason, because the bottom card fill bonus is going to be +2 towards multiplied gem strength and plus 200% multiplied gem damage. So this could benefit, multiplied gem users in a multitude of ways, especially when you think about the acrobats that I mentioned earlier who all dabble with multiplied gems. Ricochet, Rey Mysterio, those guys could certainly benefit from that, as well as Andrade, for a few reasons. Because where Jeff Hardy is placed is a slot that requires modern era superstars, and all three of those acrobat gentlemen are modern era. So they could benefit from this slot here, but you also have a lot of very good heavy hitters from the modern era category. Then, right next to Jeff, we have a slot that requires a 4-star striker. So a 4-star Attitude Era striker at that. Hence why Six is being a representative there instead of the NWO slot. But then again, mentioning Godfather earlier, I have to mention Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is also a very sturdy unit. I use him very often and a lot during feuds. He hits hard. He's able to end matches, especially if you got him strapped up with some Fury medals on him. He's definitely going to be a problem. So you want to be very wary about this. And plus, another guy who could fill this slot that I didn't mention, who also represents the NWO, Sting, the Icon. He could also be a nuisance. And then we have Psycho Sid. We have Farouk. Yeah, the list goes on when it comes to the strikers. So 4-star bronze or higher Attitude Era strikers are going to be where Six is. And even if you don't put someone there, well, you're going to need them for the requirement. You also have next to Six an option for other Attitude Era units. So Zombie Austin will be floating around. So if you do have a Six, you might want to consider bringing him to help take away that purple MP from Zombie Austin, who's going to be skip turning people all day, especially if you got one of those legendary straps on him. Great one, Rock, who can be bleeding you like a stuck pig. Nash, Powerhouse. There's a lot of threats from the Attitude Era. And another guy that's also coming to mind at the moment, a defensive unit, is definitely Harlem Heat Booker, who's going to be able to help y'all out if you have him at a high rarity with countering some of these strikers. Just something to consider there. Finally, in order to make this fill bonus work, not only do you need a modern era unit, a 4-star bronze or higher Attitude Era striker, another representative of Attitude Era, you need the brand new Attitude Era technician, Mankind, Mr. Socko. So again, a lot of hit and miss requirements. Some people you'll see have all these slots filled. Others, more than likely not. And that's one of the reasons why I'm showing the team that I have right now, because all 4 of these units are free-to-play units. X-Pac was an MLC milestone reward. Bret 2K NWO, he was a 2-week MLC reward. Jeff Hardy was also a free-to-play unit. Six was also a free-to-play unit. So this is just to show you can combat with opposing threats with some free-to-play units that are going to be pretty solid and hit pretty hard, but just be prepared for a lot of versatility this weekend and be prepared to throw down and earn your keep. But something I want to mention, because I've been talking about this Godfather contest, you can gain additional points, by doing 150 matches with one of these four superstars. The Godfather all aboard, Vince McMahon, the chairman, IRS, as well as Ted DiBiase. If you use these guys, you can do it a multitude of ways. You could use 3 of them and do 50 matches each. You could also go ahead and use one of them, who's your highest star rarity, and run a low team and knock out 150 matches. This is 150 matches. This isn't 150 feuds. So 1 match, 2 match, 3 match, 4 match. If you use these guys, you're going to be clearing out those points easily, and that's going to be helping out your faction a lot when it comes to trying to get that guaranteed 4-star Godfather when it's all said and done. So you definitely want to go ahead and focus in on getting these points ASAP. But nonetheless, this is going to be a slobber knocker of a weekend. Yes, there's a lot of niche requirements here. Not everyone's walking around with a Hall of Fame unit. Not everyone's walking around with Tech Sacco. Some people got lucky with him. Others did not. And plus, not everyone's gotten Godfather just yet. So there are going to be some hit and miss situations here, but just know that you're going to have variety. There are a lot of $1 million corporation options that have been handed out left and right like candy. NWO, they literally gave us a free top tier free-to-play unit in NWO 2K Brett. Jeff Hardy, a solid cyclable unit that's been on a lot of banners. 6, come on now, he's literally in the Silver League pools, depending on what tier you're in. A lot of solid options and opportunities here to help out your faction, have fun, have a good time, deal some crazy damage, get in and get out, and just think about having variety, switching it up, especially if you can't hit all the fill bonuses for each slot. Just do what you can, have fun, heal up your faction mates, heal yourself, just get back into the fray, get your 150 matches done with your bonus people, then bring in your heavy hitters. Do it however you want to, but ultimately, you definitely want to try to get that 150 matches knocked out of the way, and then just go all in anyway afterwards to finish strong. But with that being said, y'all, bad times don't last, but champions do. Didn't mean to hold y'all for as long as I did, but I did want to make sure that I broke things down for all of you to let you know that, hey, y'all got many options, whether you're free to play or pay to play. There's going to be a way for you to get your points and have everything covered. So with that being said, y'all let me know, who are you running this weekend? What position are you and yours aiming for? How are you doing with the Godfather contest? Yes, it's a part of it. Can be behind a paywall if you don't have Godfather already. But nonetheless, do what you can to help out your faction mates so that everyone can walk away with them. Maybe you just need a fuse of them. Or if you did get lucky in the Mega Superstar pools and got the shards you needed to unlock and recruit them, best of luck. Hey, you might have even got enough shards from the bags from the tour, but I still wish you nothing but the best. And if you do unlock him, do what you can with him so you can get those bonus points so you can help out once again, clearing more and more milestones for not only you, but your faction. But mad love to each and every single one of you, my beloved #champions fam. I'm wishing y'all all nothing but the best of luck this weekend. Get it in, get out, help your family. Be proud to be a champion as always, and stay tuned until next time. Make sure to like the video, make sure to share, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell for future content, because there's always going to be something around the corner. But mad love always, y'all, and until next time, peace.